Hello, all you great patriots out there today. You're on the Kenny Mauck Show, and we have been with a dear friend, Mr. Gary Chapman, and he's been blessing us all the last two 30-minute segments with song and his story, and it's just amazing. It's been I'm trying to laugh and cry at the same time. It's just been a beautiful time together with Gary. Our book is called Leaving Your Life Imprint. And if there's anybody left an imprint, both locally and nationally and internationally, it's Gary, what he's done with his music. And he's a patriot. He loves America like I do. And I just want to encourage everybody. We're moving into that really important season of exercising our right. And too often times we don't. Gary, and it's now to the point where it's become extremely vital that you take part and vote on every opportunity, whether that means locally, statewide, and nationally. Your life and my kids' life. I was talking with Judge Gonzalez about this, our ex-attorney general with George Bush, and I said, I'm not concerned about my life. I am concerned, but not anywhere compared to what my kids, my grandkids, and great-grandkids are going to face if we don't stand up and go vote and vote for people. Not, forget about the D and the Democrat and the R, okay? Think about this. It's the American. There's one party that stands right now for the American party. And it doesn't take too long to figure it out. It's people who love the Constitution.
Yep.
They want to they want to stay safe, and you want your border protected, so we know who's coming in here and who's not coming in here. So there's a lot of stuff, and our economy is dipping huge. So go vote. Gary's gonna sing some great songs to inspire us because it's an American story. We started out all these great, Eastern universities that are on the East Coast, Harvard, Yale, they used to be Christian schools. And guess what? We've given it away to crazy people.
That's true.
So I'm just trying to speak truth here before Gary begins, but let's hear this. And it starts with us having a revival with God. If you really want to know the truth, we got to get back on our knees and get back to church and get out of this COVID mess of thinking. All right, God bless you. Here's Gary Chapman. I'm gonna let him share from his heart, and he's got just a heart for God and a heart for our country. And so I can't think of a better way to end these three segments than for Gary to come and remember. We have these books. Remember, we have 10 books. He signed them. I've signed them. We're kind of contributing to something great. And if you go to our website, you'll see it. It'll be on our sites. And so enough of me. Here's Gary.
Don't leave totally.
I'm gonna be here.
You talked earlier about your familial heritage. Your sixth great grandfather.
Sixth time great grandfather.
My wife is just a freak for genealogy.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. She had a great aunt that actually traced their family back to the year 400.
Oh, man.
This is pre-internet, dude. I mean, this is a lot of times in libraries and microfiche and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then when all that stuff became more and more available online, she was perfect. She didn't miss a lick. So
great.
I found out that my wife's sixth great grandfather was Richard Henry Lee. He wrote the Lee Resolution, which is what the Declaration of Independence was formed on. The Lee Resolution was the basis for the Declaration of Independence. And Richard Henry Lee and his brother, Francis Lighthorse Lee, if I have another son, I'm naming him Lighthorse. It's a great name. They're both signers of the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, my.
So I'm American royalty by marriage.
I love it. Yeah, that's awesome.
But you're right. It is all about revival. I'm telling you, it's coming.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Oh, good grief! I tell people with regularity, and I will tell these people, I don't know when this will air. This may have already happened when this airs. I have no clue. But I'm telling you, I don't claim to be a prophet, but I do claim to pay attention. And I'm telling you now, every devout atheist and every devout Christian and Muslim and Buddhist and whoever, in relatively short order, they're all going to look at each other and say, that was God. He's merciful. We know he's merciful. He's incredibly merciful. But man, all you got to do is look toward the beginning of the book and the back of the book. Every now and then the back of his hand starts itching. And you want to be out of the way when it happens.
Yeah.
And I don't know what form it's going to take. Don't have a clue.
Yeah.
But I know it's going to be sudden, and I know it's going to be unmistakable. No man will take credit. No man will be able to take credit for what's about to happen.
He's a righteous God.
It's coming. So with that in mind, and that is going to set up a harvest like nothing we have ever imagined. I'm saying there's 1 billion souls.
Wow.
Minimum.
Wow.
I just know what's coming. I feel it. And I want to be up to my eyeballs in it. I want to do everything God wants me to do to that end. Yeah. I actually have a song that dropped on me that I'll sing here in a minute, maybe.
Okay.
About that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I should start with this. This sets this up. Again, don't claim to be a prophet, but I wrote this song at least 6, maybe 8 years ago.
Okay.
It's not a hymn.
It's all right.
I went to D.C. when I was just 13, and I believed it all. There were heroes carved in stone to back up every single thing that I've been taught. But these days I look to Washington for nothing. That's exactly what I get. It's my family and my friends that I rely on. They're by far a safer bet. And we all do our best to do our part, to be right there for everyone who needs us. But we ain't got a prayer without Jesus.
All right.
Everyone I know is doing everything they can to have enough. We're all chasing after dollars, and the dollar says it's God that we should trust. Wealth cannot be held in houses, riches quickly flow through empty seeking hands. But there's comfort in believing we're all part of a much bigger, sweeter plan. And we all do our best to do our part, to be right there for everyone who needs us. But we ain't got a prayer without Jesus. Let's all keep leaning into his love. Let's all keep trusting in the Lord above. And we all do our part, do our best, do our part, to be right there for everyone who needs us. But we ain't got a pray. No one else can take us there. Lord, we gotta pray without Jesus.
Wow. Yeah.
I love that.
Woo! I love that. It's got this.
Yeah, you sing that at the right room, that place goes nuts. I sang that July 4th to last year at just a full to the rafters Opry House. 4,400 Patriots.
I love it.
It's yeah.
Oh man, and it's so catchy too.
It's so weird when God dropped that on me years ago. I was like, okay, I like this song. This is cool. This resonates with me, but it was not timely. It was not resonating with everybody.
Now it is.
It's an interesting thing how those things kind of drop on you.
Yeah.
So the hymn thing, I told you earlier about how, my dad, that was the thing that brought him comfort toward the end of his life.
Sure.
About 3 months after he died, my wife, in her infinite wisdom, said, listen, that worked, and there's more people, so we should do something. And we started doing a thing called a hymn a week.
A hymn a week.
It's just it's a brief story, because a lot of those hymns are amazing stories. Some of them have incredible stories.
Which one of your favorite stories?
Oh, good grief! My absolute favorite would probably be "It Is Well." That's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
That was written by a guy named Horatio Spafford. He was a very successful businessman in Chicago, owned lots and lots of land and in the city. He and his wife had a boy and 4 daughters. The son died, just got sick and died at an early age. I think he was 3 or 4, the kid was. And then the Chicago fire took out most of everything he owned, right? So they decided to go. They were gonna get on a boat and go to Europe and just kind of spend a little time. Let's just regroup, right? And he had some issues that he had to deal with before he left town. So his wife and 4 daughters got on a boat and headed to England, and that boat sunk in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And the 4 daughters died, drowned. His wife, clinging on to some debris or whatever, she was rescued. And when she got there, she sent him a telegram basically saying, I'm safe. The girls are gone. What do I do now?
Oh.
So he obviously gets on the next available boat. How weird. Think about that. Like, you've got somebody in that situation and you just can't get there.
No.
It's weeks minimum to get there.
Yeah, no cell phone.
That's just weird. Anyway.
Yeah. Wow.
Everybody knew his story, on the crossing. And when they got to the spot to where that ship had gone down, and the captain called him to the bridge and said, I just wanted you to know we have stopped the ship for you. And this is where your daughters lie. So he had that moment, and he went down to his cabin and wrote this song. And it's just, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I don't. No, I think I do put that. Sorry. Key change.
No problem.
And I could be wrong. It feels right. When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. My sin, oh, the bliss of this glorious thought. My sin, not in part, but the whole, is nailed to the cross, and I bear it no more. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, oh my soul. It is well with my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. And Lord, haste the day when my faith shall be sight. The clouds be rolled back as a scroll. The trump shall resound, and the Lord shall descend. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, oh my soul. It is well, with my soul. With my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. That's just, imagine that. Imagine that moment.
Yeah. I mean,
and then after he wrote those words down, what did he feel in that cabin? What did in that moment?
Yeah.
Knowing that God had just gone.
In other words, I finally can let this go in the middle of this ship and say, wow. Yeah, the wonderful stories of some the wonderful stories.
I have no idea how much time we have left. I get lost in the moments.
Yeah. We'll just close it with one more.
Okay.
You want to?
Sure. And this has turned into just one of my favorite songs to sing. It was written back in the 40s, Irving Berlin. Mm-hmm. I have amended it slightly to just kind of make it fit the moment that we're in.
Yeah.
So I co-wrote with a dead guy, and he didn't seem to care. It seems okay. Nobody knows the verse to this song. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the chorus.
Absolutely.
And when they all start singing it, while the storm clouds gather all around you and me, let us pledge allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we lift our voices in a heartfelt prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Our sweet home. Yes.
Woo!
Amen.
God bless y'all. Have a great week.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the show. If you guys have any questions, or if you would like to donate and receive the book, please head on over to kennymuck.org/show. Here you can ask us any questions that you might have, as well as make a donation. Thank you so much for watching.